Julie looks like she's ready to crawl out of her skin.
Well, can you blame her? She got crucified the last time Garcia was on the stand.
Well, the case against her is compelling.
But
most of it's circumstantial. And there's plenty of evidence against other suspects.
you think Julie is innocent?
Do you?
I am trying to keep an open mind. But listening to all the evidence, I mean, it's like you said, it is compelling.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Stephen Young presiding.
Morning.
Morning, Your Honor.
We're back on the record in the matter of the state versus Julie Devlin.
The defense would like to recall Detective Garcia.
You're still under oath, Detective.
Yes, sir. Mr. Baldwin, you may begin your cross.
Thank you, Your Honor. Morning, Detective.
Morning, Counselor.
Detective Garcia, you testified as to my client's possible motive for murdering her father.
Yes, sir, I did.
Well, did you also question other suspects who had reasons for wanting Bennett Devlin dead?
Yes.
Or did you repeatedly question Dr. Eve Lambert as one of your prime suspects?
Objection. Let's take this to a sidebar, gentlemen.
Hey, what are you doing up so early? I thought you had that late shift last night.
Someone's after me, Chris.
What? What happened?
Last night, I ordered Chinese food, and when I opened up the carton, there were human body parts in it.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. It was like a horror movie. Eyes, liver, tongue.
Next time you should order that vegetarian delight.
It's Frank. He's been vicious ever since Lucy told him about our alibis.
Well, nobody knows it better than I do. What kind of condition were the body parts in?
Oh, that's gross.
It could help us track from where they came from. You know, if they were diseased, they could be from surgery. If they were healthy, they could be from the ER.
You know what, Ramsey? You have a sick, twisted, brilliant mind.
Thank you.
Okay. I think they were healthy. I'm not sure, though. I didn't get a really good look at them, but... Oh, wait, no, I'll get it. It might be the hospital. I have a patient in ICU. This is Dr. Lambert.
Last night's delivery was just a taste of things to come.
Who is this?
Next time, it will be your heart in the box.
Then the voice said, next time, it'll be your heart in a box. And then he hung up.
Have you received any messages like this before?
No, I never have. But Frank Scanlon has been harassing me. He thinks I set up his girlfriend for the general homicide murders.
You can't make an ID, right? I mean, you said the caller disguised his voice.
That's true. Okay, but still, I'm telling you, you've got to check out Frank Scanlon.
First, I'm going to check out the delivery guy at the restaurant. I'm also going to check with the phone company, but chances are the call was made from a public phone.
What else can I do?
Screen your calls. And if this person leaves any messages on your machine, save them. The more evidence that you can accumulate, the better.
Wait a minute, that's it? That's all I can do?
Try not to go anywhere alone.
I'll try to stay with her as much as possible.
Good, good. Detective Garcia or I will be in touch.
Thanks for coming by so quickly.
No problem. Take care.
Hey, you okay?
No, I'm not. I'm scared. And I am mad. Who the hell does Frank Scanlon think he is that he can intimidate me like this?
Eve, you don't know for sure he's responsible.
Come on. He knocked you unconscious. That phone call is child's play after that. And besides, if he makes it look like the killer is still out there, Julie seems more innocent.
Yeah, but you don't have any proof, Eve.
Not yet. But I'm going down to that pathology lab to see if there's anything missing from there.
Now? You're going now? It looks like you haven't even slept all night.
I'm not going to wait around here to see what Frank does next.
Well, I'm going with you.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it. You're my alibi. You sink, I'll sink with you.
Right.
Mr. Baldwin's questions regarding Dr. Lambert are irrelevant.
Well, you opened the door to questions regarding Dr. Lambert when you put her on your witness list.
Dr. Lambert has not been charged with any crime.
Well, if I can prove that she had both motive and opportunity for killing Devlin, well, that's reasonable doubt, pertinent to my client's defense, Your Honor.
I'll allow this line of questioning as long as it's cogent to the matter at hand.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Don't stray too far afield.
Detective Garcia, where was Dr. Lambert at the time that Bennett Devlin was murdered?
She said she was at the on-call room in the hospital.
Can anyone corroborate that alibi?
Dr. Chris Ramsey.
Was Dr. Ramsey also investigated in regard to this murder?
Objection. Here comes the avalanche of alternative suspects.
Sustained. Be careful, Counselor.
How many times, Detective, did you question Eve Lambert?
I can't really say without looking at my notes.
Or was it more than 5?
Yes.
More than 10?
Possibly.
Well, during these interviews, did you uncover any hostility between Eve Lambert and Bennett Devlin?
Yes.
Really, what was the nature of their relationship?
They were ex-lovers.
Oh, when were they involved like that?
When Dr. Lambert was in medical school.
Would you say that that was an abuse of power on Dr. Devlin's part?
Objection. Irrelevant.
Now, this line of questioning pertains to the character and nature of Eve Lambert's and Bennett Devlin's relationship.
Sustained. Ask another question, Counselor.
All right. Is it true that Eve Lambert was suing Dr. Devlin for sexual harassment on the day he was killed?
Yes.
And did Dr. Lambert have bruises on her face on that same day?
Yes, sir, she did.
Did she say how she got them?
She said Bennett Devlin hit her.
Well, you're telling this jury that on the same day Dr. Devlin was murdered, he had assaulted Eve Lambert?
Well, that's what she said.
Well, it sounds like they had a very volatile relationship then, wouldn't you say?
Yes, sir, I would.
Your sister's at 7 o'clock.
Hey, you squirt. You're a little early for therapy, aren't you?
I want to come and find you first.
What's up?
I've been working with my therapist in the kitchen. I want to show you what I learned. Would you come over one night and I'll make you some yummy corn dogs?
Oh, I would love to. That would be so great. Hey, I'll bring over some apple pie from Kelly's.
Hey, I'll get the ice cream.
Good.
Chocolate.
Chocolate ice cream with apple pie? You're definitely related to me.
Morning, Serena. Dr. Wexler, Scott.
Hi.
Serena, do you want to walk to session with me? I got a new joke.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Later, Dad.
Okay.
She used to hate session. What happened?
Well, you know what? I think she got tired of being helpless.
Well, whatever happened, I'm sure you had a big part of it. You got this dad thing all wrapped up.
Oh, I don't know about Dad. If she did, she wouldn't have had the accident in the first place. So tell me, what's been going on around here?
Eve got a surprise delivery last night.
What?
Someone pulled a horrible stunt on her. She ordered Chinese food, and when she opened up the box, there were body parts in it. Human body parts.
Did she call the police?
Yeah. They're investigating.
Oh, great. It's locked.
Well, it's lunchtime. All these crows flock together to eat.
It's okay. I think I still have my access card in here somewhere. I had it coded for pathology when I was doing tissue research for Lucy's antidote.
Oh, well, you get into all the swankiest places in town. It's me. I have to go to admitting. You want to wait on this?
Nope. I got it.
All right, well, I'll be back as soon as I can.
All right, hurry up. Hurry. Hello? Hello? Is anybody in here? Ooh. Okay, all right. Well, nothing missing here. Okay. Get a grip, Lambert. Get a grip. Find something to jimmy the door. Find something to jimmy the door. I'm surrounded by dead bodies. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's freezing. I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm gonna freeze to death. Help me!
Now, Detective, did you find any physical evidence on or near the body of Dr. Devlin, other than the murder weapon and his daughter's hair?
No.
Is it unusual to find the hair of a relative on a murder victim?
No, it is not.
Could have been picked up in a hug.
Yes, that's correct.
Now, did you receive a report that evidence had been removed from the crime scene before you arrived?
Yes.
And on the basis of that report, in fact, didn't you obtain a search warrant to confiscate all of Eve Lambert's jewelry?
Yes, sir, I did.
What were you looking for?
A bracelet.
Oh. Did you find it when you searched her house?
No.
Did you specifically ask her for it?
Yes, sir, I did.
And was she forthcoming?
No, she said she lost the bracelet.
Did you ever find the piece you were looking for?
Yes.
Would you tell the jury how you found it?
I was following Dr. Lambert, and I saw her throw the bracelet into the Port Charles Harbor.
She threw a solid gold bracelet into the harbor?
Yes, sir, she did.
Well, if she threw it into the water, however did you recover it?
We dredged the harbor.
Well, you must have been highly motivated to dredge the entire harbor for one tiny gold bracelet.
Yes.
Well, did you conduct any DNA tests on that bracelet?
Yes, sir, we did.
And what did you find?
Human blood.
Was it a match for Dr. Devlin's blood?
It was too degraded to get a positive identification.
And yet, there were residual traces of blood on this bracelet that had been soaking in 60 feet of cold water?
Yes, sir.
Eve Lambert's bracelet must have been drenched in blood at some point. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Hey, I can't get a hold of Eve anywhere. Do you know her schedule?
Right here. She's on in an hour. Maybe she's here already. Want me to page her?
No, I'm just gonna call her cell phone. I'll get a hold of her.
Eve, you in here?
Chris, I'm in here! Help! Get me out!
Eve! Have you seen Dr. Lambert? Eve! What happened?
Someone tried to kill me. in the general homicide murders. Only instead of using a meat locker, they shoved me in there.
God, you're freezing. Did you see who did it?
No. All I saw was the gloved hand. I thought you were called to admitting.
All I was, the page was a mistake, so I came back.
Wait a minute. That door was locked. How did you get in here?
You're not the only one with an access card. I had one cleared months ago by Dr.
Why didn't you tell me that?
I was paged. Don't tell me you're getting paranoid on me.
Just covering all my bases here.
You know, I'm a little offended that you think I would do this.
Be offended, okay? Because right now I feel like a popsicle. Where is Frank Scanlon right now?
I don't know. I'd love to find out. We'll go up to the nurse's station.
Here you go. I'm out of here.
Where are you going?
Bennett, Grace, Jake, and Dr. May are all dead. I'm not going to stick around here like some B-horror movie waiting to get my throat slashed.
But wait a minute. What if I find something?
Write me a letter.
Frank! Where have you been for the last hour?
None of your business.
I'm making it my business. Somebody just pushed Eve into the morgue cooler.
I knew it. The attacker is still out there. That's good news for Julie.
Oh, I can see you're all torn up about Eve. Someone's terrorizing her, but, oh, it's good news for your girlfriend.
I was on duty. You can check the log and chill out. Oh, wait. Isn't that what Eve just did?
That's funny. That's real funny. You go ahead and laugh, but if I find out you had anything to do with
Eve
this...
probably locked herself in the
It was
cooler.
bolted from the outside.
So maybe you're helping her again. Hey, Ramsey, tell me the truth. After all you've done for her, are you getting any?
You shut your mouth, Scanlon.
What, losing your touch?
Do you want to go? Is that what you want?
Hey, anytime, pretty boy. Come on.
Hey, you guys, stop it! What the hell do you think you're doing? This is the hospital. What's going on?
Someone just pushed Eve into the morgue cooler.
Is she okay?
No, she's not okay. She's upset.
She's fine.
No wonder Scott couldn't find her.
She took off under her own steam, no thanks to Frank here.
You think Frank had something to do with this?
Oh, he's been after Eve ever since Lucy claimed we had a phony alibi.
I had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, right. You listen to me. You stay away from Eve Lambert.
Hey. Have you guys, seen Eve?
No, we just got back from court. Duty calls.
You're sitting in on the trial?
I want to hear the evidence. Decide for myself if the police arrested the right person. I owe that to Grace.
Your father's doing a great job defending Julie, but he is trashing Eve in the process.
Has he brought up the bracelet?
Oh, they're bringing up everything.
Really? That's
Scott.
good.
Scott,
What's up?
someone tried to kill Eve.
What? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine, but someone shoved her into the morgue cooler. Chris got her out in time.
That's just like general homicide.
Is this proof that the killer is still on the loose?
Well, it's starting to look that way.
Where is Eve?
I don't know. Chris took her away. She said she left.
All right, listen, do me a favor. Serena's still in the therapy. Will you make sure that she gets to Gail's house, all right?
Yeah, I'll take her on my break. Where are you going?
Good. I'm gonna go find Eve. So long.
Let's move on now to the murder of Cassandra May. Did you order an autopsy?
Yes, sir, I did.
What did she die of?
Cyanide poisoning.
And is it true that the day before yesterday, a box containing syringes and a vial with traces of cyanide were found in a room previously rented by Eve Lambert?
Yes.
I would like to enter this as Defense Exhibit A, Your Honor. Now, Detective, whose fingerprints were on that box?
The little boy who found the box, Neil Canellos, and Dr. Eve Lambert's.
Tell us again, Detective, what type of poison was used to kill Dr. May?
Cyanide.
The same substance that was found in Dr. Lambert's former room?
Yes.
Thank you, Detective.
I want to speak to Eve.
She's not here.
Where is she?
I don't know.
Well, you mind if I have a look?
Yeah, actually I do. She's gone, Scott.
What do you mean, gone?
As in her suitcases and her clothes are missing.
Come on, Ramsey. You just pulled her out of the morgue cooler. Now, you must know something.
I don't know anything, okay? She was angry and she was upset. She took off. She probably just wants to be alone.
Yeah, or maybe she just wanted to get away from you. How about that?
Yeah, that's it. She wants to get away from me. Look, why don't you do her a favor and leave her alone?
You know, I got a little news flash for you. If anything happens to you, anything at all, I'm going to come back and I'm going to throw you out the window.
Yeah, you know something? I'm sick and tired of your threats. You want to threaten someone, go after Frank Scanlon. Because here's a news flash for you. Ever since your pal, Lucy Coe, told him that we have a phony alibi, he's turned into a total maniac.
Tonight, Runaways we first met 9 years ago. Can we find them to see what's happened to their lives on the last Primetime Live before turning 2020? ABC Tonight. Brooke races for the verdict today on All My Children.